West Palm Beach, Florida. We welcome you to the ballpark of the Palm Beaches, where tonight the Houston Astros play the middle of 3 straight night games tonight, taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
5 innings in that last start and expects to go a little bit further. So this is another guy the Astros are leaning on this year.
Tommy Edman, a switch hitter at the top. Then you go all the way down to the young right fielder Justin Williams hitting 6th. In between, some pretty good hitters: Goldschmidt, Arenado, DeYoung, O'Neill.
I wish we had a camera on us when you said that, and we all threw our arms up in the air.
We did.
So excited.
Right side on the ground ball, and the first play is made by Jose Altuve, and that's how this game started.
Out there, but I did get a text from Julia about halfway through that first inning. We were getting blown up with the alerts, and they were not the good alerts. But by the time the game was over and the Astros ended up playing
8 games, not counting the backfield, and he just blew up Nolan Arenado. This is the first time he's faced a team other than Miami, and he looks impressive in the first inning, including sawing off the barrel from the hands of Nolan Arenado. Michael Brantley hitting 2nd. Alex Bregman still with just 12 at-bats this spring, batting 3rd. Kyle Tucker hitting 4th. Carlos Correa in the 5 spot.
4 games this spring, 2 starts, 4.26 ERA, 12 strikeouts to those 7 walks.
The leadoff hitter come opening day.
Must have been a really tough call.
Altuve sends one to left field. This ball hit well all the way to the wall. Gone! Jose Altuve hits one out to left. And there he goes with his 2nd home run of the spring. The leadoff hitter gives the Astros a 1-0 lead.
Tell you what, it would be nice if the Astros could find some power at the top of their lineup. It would be a really good spot to have a guy like that. Hey, wait a minute. This guy can do it too. Altuve, I think, surprised himself a little bit. I thought he had a pretty good swing at it.
Point. But you want to get one, right?
Well, you want to get that feel.
Brantley drives one to left field. This ball carrying and off the wall and off the glove of Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, who won a Gold Glove last year, hit hard into the wall, and Michael Brantley into second base on a ball hit the other way well. Bregman, first pitch swinging, pops one up. This one to right field. The wind is blowing in from right, so the second baseman and the right fielder collide. Williams and Edman collide. Hopefully they're okay, but that was a scary moment with the collision for the Cardinals, and they both seem to be okay.
That's an extremely scary moment.
1 year there. And after that, University of Houston's like, we like this right arm. 3-0 pitch. Now he's got a 3-1 count. Takes one inside for ball 4. So Ponce de Leon, who has struggled at times in his career with command, has walked back to him. That's a good pitch on the outside corner. Jordan shakes his head and says no, but it was close.
See the numbers this spring in 5 games. He's only pitched in 2 1/3 innings. He has a couple of strikeouts and a walk. Non-roster invitee.
And he hits Gurriel with a pitch, which will force in a run. Yuli frustrated. That's the last thing you want to see in a spring training game 1 week before opening day, is a ball up and in on one of your star hitters. Now it does appear that Jose Altuve will be the leadoff hitter. Strauss sends one to deep center field, but playable, as back on the track is Lane Thomas to put it away for the final out. Astros leave the bases loaded, but a long first inning. They score a couple of runs and lead 2-0 after 1.
In there because Baez and a couple other guys aren't going to be able to break camp with them. But Urquidy is definitely a viable option that I would say has the ability to work deep.
Now breaking ball, one hopper back to Urquidy, who will toss it to first, and 2 perfect innings to start tonight's game for Jose Urquidy.
We're kind of campaigning to bring this guy back because he knows how, there he goes, leading off with a single, but he knows how important this guy could be to this team, not just the bat, but behind the plate, working with all these young.
And he goes the other way this time, but gets under it a bit, as Tyler O'Neill makes the play for out number 2, and Castro retreats to second, or back to first from second.
Towards the center of the body.
And Ponce de Leon, who struggled with his command in the first inning with 2 walks.
Tucker, and also the ability to use all fields. Perfect.
Ponce de Leon picks up a strikeout to end the inning. That is his 2nd strikeout of the game.
We have a few of those. We have quite a few of those guys. Guys are a little better about it. Different things with different guys. I think both those guys addressed some stuff in the offseason that they needed to, and then.
And he takes one upstairs. Ponce de Leon allows his 4th walk of the night. His questions, he just went with the answer. Misses that fastball from Ponce de Leon, and that's strikeout number 3 for Daniel. And command has been an issue for him as he walks another one. That's now 5 walks issued by the big right-hander who spent some time with the Houston Cougars. He does, and he hits one hard, but the Gold Glover Goldschmidt makes the play. The De Leon covering, and that robs a run from the Astros. Urquidy has been very efficient before this at bat, but now he's 3-2. Still gets Goldschmidt there on a pitch that was down and close to the corner. Some swings that don't look like normal swings off the fastball. This ball sent into right field, and Jose Urquidy has sent down the first 12 he has faced. He is bringing home the bacon. That ball hit well to right field. Long run for Williams at the wall. He will line it up in front of the wall. That's one where the wind may have hurt the ball to right field.
It's to see and feel that barrel getting through and making some good strong contact, and Brantley's done that.
Bregman sends one to center. This one will hold up for the center fielder, Lane Thomas, to make the play. 3 flyouts in the 4th inning, and the best inning so far for Daniel Ponce de Leon. It's like, we got to make decisions. This ball struck well to right field, but the wind holding this one up, and Kyle Tucker makes a running catch.
Or an Abraham Toro.
Swing and a miss. There's that slider we talked about,
yes.
Plummer, against the righty. That was a good one.
He's actually starting the last couple sliders he had in a little bit better location. 6 players that absolutely destroyed the baseball in that 2020 postseason.
There's a ball roped in the left field. That is a well-struck baseball. It gets by O'Neill all the way to the wall. Correa will cruise into second base. Carlos Correa, double with 1 out in the 5th. Going under arthroscopic surgery. This ball the other way, and that ball's down for a hit all the way to the wall. That'll score Correa easily. Alvarez into second easily. An RBI double for Jordan, and the Astros now lead 3-0. And that's a great walk right there. Got down to the count 1 and 2, fouled off some pitches, finally got a chance to play on a regular basis. And now he pops this one into center field. That's playable. Lane Thomas makes the play for out number 2.
Well, you got a pitcher who's struggling, maybe on the ropes. He's only pitched in 2 1/3 innings, has a strikeout. He was a 9th round pick.
City and state regulations has a little bit different capacity as Castro goes down swinging for the final out of the inning.
He got a great deal, that's for sure. I'm so happy for him, man. I saw him last night. We're recording a podcast, new episode, and you know, he's very happy.
You don't want to mess with the continuity of the clubhouse, but he definitely waited, was patient, picked the right spot, took off with it.
How about Brandon Bielak coming out with a 1-2-3 inning? That is the theme tonight for Astros pitching after Jose Urquidy.
The Astros, you will see Carlos Correa be the first relay guy out there to make that relay to home plate. He'll cut off
other minor leaguers. It's the ball into left field. Tyler O'Neill makes the play. Dawson goes back to second. Pitches a called strike. Ronnie Dawson is out at second base. Astros only have 3 steals this spring, all by Miles Straw. And Dawson thrown out to end the inning. It's still 3-0. Hit hard on the right side, but Robel Garcia makes a nice short hop play, and Brandon Bielak covers. You can't allow a walk either. Now he's down to count 2-0, and there we go. On cue.
Are you serious?
The
This
perfect game is over.
Unbelievable, because
if you had a bet with somebody that a perfect game was going to happen and I ruined it, I apologize. I owe you into the spring.
Was it about a week ago? Dusty was doing one of his Zoom pressers, and he said something to the effect of, it would be nice to win a couple and get that feeling early and taking command of some of these counts.
Sharply hit, but at Jeremy Pena gets the final out of the inning. C.J. Hinojosa loses his necklace on the way to the dugout, and the Astros still lead 3-0. 7th inning stretch time.
Excited to have them to be a part of the family, and also Corpus Christi, the alternate site, once again over there at Waterboro Field. TK.
All right, Julia. Brian De La Cruz in his first at bat. He batted when Ronnie Dawson was thrown out last inning, but laces a double.
He's able to get through that because he looks like a pretty good player.
Man, that ball's ripped hard. Pena, a clean single to left field. Mentioned that Pena is tied with Carlos Correa, and now Jose Altuve for the team lead in home runs. Toro hits it hard. Glove by Nogowski. They have De La Cruz. No, they have nobody.
Wow.
The throw came home, and De La Cruz reacted quickly enough that he got back to the bag. It's the starter, Daniel Ponce de Leon. That ball hit high in the air. On the infield fly rule is called and put away by DeYoung. On the ground to third. Could be 2 to second for 1. More off the turn. Double play. Cardinals get out of a bases loaded, no out situation without allowing a run. We're through 7. It's 3-0 Astros.
By going out there and understanding the situation. That was interesting. Catcher Stubbs maybe crossed up on that one.
Everything else has been in the infield. This one's popped high in the air, and this one may go right to the edge of the infield. C.J. Hinojosa has the necklace repaired and makes the catch for the final out at the top of the 8th. There's his spring record so far.
Pluses. Very few, but that was one of the good ones.
Oh, that's roped. Over the jumping Max Moroff. Good AB right there by Garrett Stubbs, ripping one to right field. That ball off the end of the bat, shallow center. In comes Lane Thomas to make the play.
A little bit more spry to add to that lineup. Shohei Ohtani, man, the other day was awesome.
Hitting 101 and stealing bags
and hitting doubles. I was like, I know he's in against us in the division, but that was fun to watch. In California for about 15 years, Nolan Arenado ended up there and moving there, so we got to be friends.
Over the head of Belak, tough play, charging and making the throw on the move, not in time. Everybody's safe. The tying run will come to home plate here in the 9th inning. 3 innings plus. Nagowski underneath this one to center field. Lining it up is Myers. There you go. Belak with a strikeout. Nice pitch to get Sosa for out number 2 on Monday afternoon. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. Shutout preserved. Brandon Belak gets a 4-inning save. And Jose Urquidy, who was perfect through 5, picks up the victory tonight. Just enough offense. And the Astros win tonight. 3-0 the final score.